If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Except that is, when the environment in which you are operating is changing, then doing what we've always done, even if it worked well, may not be the best plan going forward. For instance, switching from a focus on postage meters to high-tech back-office automation equipment no doubt saved Pitney Bowes from a dismal fate, as it anticipated the end of its near monopoly back in the mid-70s. Agreeing on the right KRAs, key result areas or strategic objectives, is extremely important for any organization. Without focus on 3 to 5 critical KRAs, staff do what they like doing, resources can be spread too thinly across too many projects, and drift, aimless suboptimal performance could be the consequence. A key part of the strategic planning process, KRA determination, occurs after the vision or ideal future has been articulated, and the current situation has been assessed by an environmental scan. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, trends. KRAs are the big goals that are most critical to the organization's progress in the next 1 to 5 years. For examples, when Royal Bank purchased Royal Trust in the 1990s, one of its KRAs was the successful integration of Royal Trust customers, staff and data into Royal Bank. And when Y2K loomed, a KRA for many computer-dependent businesses was risk management related to software programming. Determining the right KRAs help organizations focus for results. What can you do? 1. Invest at least 2 days to strategic planning workshop with board and senior managers present. 2. Pause when you get to the point in strategic planning when KRAs are to be identified. Encourage participants to silently ponder the implications of the current situation as it relates to the desired end state. 3. Ask yourself, what are the 3 to 5 most important areas of focus that will best propel the organization forward in its mission and prosper it in the new environment we see coming down the road? B. What strengths or opportunities can be leveraged or exploited? C. What weaknesses or threats most need managing? 4. Identify the common themes as participants report their ideas back to the group. 5. Resist any temptations to have more than 5 or less than 3 KRAs. 6. Go the next step by identifying indicators of success for each KRA. 7. Once finalized, over-communicate the KRAs to all staff. When courtesy trumps conflict, the board risks making a poor decision. Fighting for best answers at the board table. Sally shuddered as she contemplated this statement and imagined board meetings with arguments and strife. Having been recently appointed chair, her hope was that during her term, all board members would be amicable and remain on speaking terms. She looked forward to this experience being a pleasant contrast to her one term on municipal council. She was so relieved to complete that grueling commitment. Sally is of the opinion that strife and arguments are non-productive and costly, even though they might get you public attention. She is right. But the complete opposite, polite agreement on all matters, is also unhealthy. George, on the other hand, looks forward to the community health center board meetings he attends. There is usually a meaty policy issue to discuss, and differences of opinion are voiced often. Given the mutual respect and trust around the table, none of the board members ever feel personally attacked, even though their ideas may be discarded after due consideration. And because his fellow board members choose to not take offense when their suggestions aren't supported, grudges are rare or non-existent. The board chair even minds for healthy conflict by encouraging 1 or 2 board members to take a critical stance. It is only through constructive conflict that a group gets to the best answer, an answer that is the result of a hearty discussion of the pros and cons of several alternatives. What can you do? 1. Take time for relationship building, whether through icebreakers, leisure activities at board retreats, or over dinner. Invest in getting to know your fellow board members. As you become more comfortable with your peers, it is easier to challenge the ideas that don't sit right with you and not feel threatened when your opinions are questioned. 2. Agree to disagree. Give each other permission to disagree and encourage your chair to mine for conflict on issues. Then model that behavior yourself. Ask questions such as what is the downside of this option? Or are there any other alternatives we should explore? 3. Practice diplomacy, the art of making a point without making an enemy. Phrases such as help me understand or can I push back on that a bit can go a long way toward preserving community and lowering relational risk when opposing views are being discussed.